I'm Michael Dunaway. I'm the director of the NIMSAD Institute and the Louisiana Business Emergency Operations Center at the University of Louisiana in Lafayette.
Hi, I'm Dr. Raju Guttamukala. I'm the director of research for the Informatics Research Institute from University of Louisiana at Lafayette.
This project is actually in the US Ignite portfolio in the public sector, and the goal of it is to develop a Business Emergency Operations Center concept that can improve the resilience of cities by connecting the private sector and the business community and the business resources into direct planning with professional emergency management.
BEOC is an information sharing platform that allows the private sector and the public sector, the government, to kind of share information during a disaster. That we're going to apply analytics, like to predict where the fuel outages are going to be, what's the hotel availability going to be along these evacuation routes.
Well, we have a whole portfolio of research projects. Raju's got some very sophisticated software-defined network efforts that are underway, human geography mapping through social network analysis, fuel modeling for evacuation, some pretty sophisticated analytic projects. The goal of our center is to really bring all of those together and focus them on one point where we can deliver them to the public through an emergency operations center.
And what you're seeing here is we're actually bringing the sensor data from levee, in real time into a 3D environment. And you have like a near touch interface that will allow emergency managers to actually navigate through this information about the health of the levee, the water levels, the structural integrity, and so on, in much more efficient way than compared to a keyboard and a mouse and a simple GIS interface. So those are some of the kind of applications that we're developing, for the next generation of BEOC. I think US Ignite has benefited us tremendously because two things, right? Number one, one thing we haven't considered before is how we're going to deal with all the network management issues, right? And Lafayette is part of the US Ignite cities, number one. So we're doing a lot of research in the area of SDN and how we apply SDN tools to improve network management for public safety, number one, right? Number two, it has enabled us to connect with other communities, other cities across the country. We're talking through US Ignite, we've been talking to the city of Kansas, Chattanooga, and several other cities. So it's really opened up, otherwise we would have just been limited to our city and our state. But now this has really expanded our horizons because the problem that we're trying to solve is relevant not just to Lafayette, Louisiana or the state of Louisiana, but it's relevant to the across country. So it's greatly benefited us being part of the US Ignite community.
It directly relates to the resilience and the protection of individual communities, individual families, universities and schools, and all the people that populate a smart community and a smart city. So in effect, by tying in with the business community and relating them to the planning cycle for emergency management, we're improving the resilience of the entire population and the entire city infrastructure on the physical side, but also on the social side. And that's really, I think, the most significant aspect of what we're doing.